Per indications, WWE has stopped pushing Judgment Day's main star on roster. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. No major rivalries to showcase her. Oh. Perhaps the clearest signal that WWE has cooled on Roxanne Perez is her absence from meaningful feuds. While Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez remain central to ongoing storylines, Perez has been left without a strong program. Instead, she has been portrayed more as a supporting act than a featured star. With Liv Morgan's eventual return, Perez risks being pushed even further into the background, which makes her position in the faction look increasingly uncertain. Lived Women's Tag Team Championship reign. WWE briefly handed Perez a taste of success when she and Raquel Rodriguez captured the women's tag team titles. However, the reign lasted only 33 days before the belts were taken away in a high-profile SummerSlam match against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. The quick loss of the titles has fueled speculation that the company does not see Perez as a long-term fixture in the women's division. Lack of progress with Dominic Mysterio storyline. When Perez was introduced as part of the Judgment Day, many expected WWE to explore a storyline involving her and Dominic Mysterio. With Liv Morgan sidelined, fans speculated about a possible on-screen romance or angle that could elevate Perez. Yet, nothing materialized. Dominic continues to thrive as Intercontinental Champion, while Perez remains on the sidelines of the faction's bigger narratives. This lack of development strongly suggests WWE has cooled on her push-consistent losing streak on Raw. Another telling sign is Perez's string of defeats on the Red brand. Despite being part of a faction presented as dominant, she has accumulated one of the highest loss records this year. While WWE could always reverse course with a sudden winning streak, the current booking pattern indicates that the company does not view her as a priority. JUSO still has something missing. WE star touted for a championship win in his place by former star. JUSO has had a big year, winning the Men's Royal Rumble match and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania 41. However, a former WWE star believes Main Event Jay is still missing something. Unlike one of his current rivals who has all the tools to be successful after losing the World Heavyweight title to Gunther in June, the Yeet Master has been on a quest to regain it, but to no avail. He's currently showing heel tendencies due to the frustrations against The Vision, which has led to his current feud with LA Knight. On the Massive Heat podcast, The Blueprint Matt Morgan said JUSO can still make it back to the top, but he's missing something to be a full-fledged main eventer. Morgan thinks Knight is ready for the prime time slot and deserves a push soon. With respect to Jay, they tried. They may try again with him in singles. Don't get me wrong, he's super over. The Yeets are super over. His shirt sells sick. I get why that's all important, but once the bell sounds, there's still something missing there. I'm talking about to be a heavyweight champion, the main event. Louisiana Knight's not missing any of these ingredients. Nothing. So I just want to see him move on and get where he needs to be. And that's in a world championship match where he actually finally wins, Morgan said. JUSO defeated LA Knight one-on-one on last week's episode of Raw. It will be interesting to see if the megastar gets one back or sets his sights on the Vision once again. Jimmy Uso's concerning message about JUSO. Speaking on the Raw recap show last week, Jimmy USO expressed his concern about JUSO slowly turning into Roman Reigns. It's the one thing that made Jimmy betray Jay 2 years ago at SummerSlam 2023. But it seems like it's slowly coming into fruition. He's acting like Roman Reigns. We all three grew up together, and we take to heart what Big Bro says, even the bad. Though I just feel like my brother is trying to be exactly that. I think that he thinks he needs to one-up all of us. And I think that's changing him because he's got tunnel vision. He's lost in the sauce, man, Jimmy said. The USOs reunited at WrestlePalooza. But they weren't on the same page, losing to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, with LA Knight as the special guest referee. 4 potential endings to WWE Raw tonight. The upcoming episode of Raw is expected to be a blockbuster show as Crown Jewel 2025 is on the horizon. Several major things have been advertised so far, including an Intercontinental Championship match. The show will air live from the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. Although the timing of Raw will vary, the excitement and action will remain the same. However, what will remain the biggest highlight is how the show goes off air. WWE often books the most important match or segment at the end to maximize its gravitas. Therefore, fans expect the same for tonight. From Roman Reigns' return to a major betrayal, there are several ways the September 22nd edition of Monday Night Raw can end. Here are 4 potential endings to WWE Raw tonight. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed could annihilate the USOs. Jey USO and Jimmy USO are set to battle Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in a huge tornado tag team match tonight. There is a high chance that this could be the main event of Raw. The Vision members could grab a huge victory over the USOs, yet again showcasing their dominance. However, a victory may not satiate their hunger, as they could continue their assault. Following the tag team match, Breaker may deliver multiple spears on the duo, breaking them in half. This could be followed by Reed flattening the USOs with several tsunamis off the top rope. The Vision members could completely crush Jey and Jimmy USO. They could stand tall in the ring over the USO's lifeless bodies, with Monday Night Raw going off air. CM Punk may return to destroy the Vision. CM Punk has been absent from WWE television since competing at WrestlePalooza. However, the best in the world may finally return tonight. Following the end of the Tornado Tag Team match, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed could unleash a merciless attack on the USOs. Just then, Punk could make a stunning return and save the babyface duo. He could storm into the ring with a steel chair and attack the Vision members. The Second City Saint could drive Breaker and Reed away from the ring. Following that, CM Punk may embrace Jey and Jimmy USO. Meanwhile, the Vision members could stand at the ramp, seething in rage while staring at the 3 superstars in the ring as Raw goes dark. Jey USO could turn on Jimmy USO on Raw. Jey USO and Jimmy USO have been at loggerheads for the past few weeks. The 2 superstars may not be able to coexist tonight during their tag team match against the Vision. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed could take advantage of this very situation and steal a victory over the USOs. However, another defeat might not sit well with the Yeet Master. In a shocking turn of events, Jey USO could turn on his brother, unleashing his frustrations. He could knock out Big Jim with a huge super kick out of nowhere, leaving the entire arena in somber silence. Following that, the former Intercontinental Champion may walk away from the ring in disgust. With this, the show could go off air. Roman Reigns may return to save the USOs. The USOs could shock the world and grab a huge victory over the Vision in the Tornado Tag Team match tonight. However, their celebrations may not last long, as Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed might launch a post-match beatdown on them. Just when the USOs would be helpless, Roman Reigns' theme song could echo in the arena, leaving the crowd berserk. The OTC may return and wreak havoc on both superstars. He could destroy Breaker and Reed single-handedly and save the USOs from getting obliterated. Following this, Reigns could help Jey USO and Jimmy USO get back on their feet. The OG Bloodline members could stand tall in the ring, showing solidarity with Monday Night Raw going off air.